Howdy ho, people. Well, it is October. Usually my favorite time to dive in North Carolina, but it's been a little windy this October. We don't have any hurricanes, which is good, but the weather's not been all that great as far as the sea states. So we haven't got to dive as much as I'd hoped. But we got out the other day and we had a good dive. We originally wanted to go do a deep dive, but it was too rough for that. And we cut it short because we knew it was going to blow up in the afternoon, which it did. We ended up going to, an area I wanted to try to hit. We haven't dove yet this year. It turned out that particular spot, I think, had already been hit by the commercial guys because it didn't have as many fish as it normally has. But I had some numbers close by in my GPS that I haven't dove. Never have dove it. It's been on my GPS for years. I don't even know why I marked it. But went over and marked it again, and it held a bunch of fish, so I sent Rob and his crew down on it, and they did a great job of finding and getting some fishies on that dive. So it's a pretty good day overall. The season's starting to wind down, for me at least, and because my work's getting busy, so I'm going to try to get a couple more videos in for y'all before the season closes out for me. A little bit of a public service announcement. So I had to turn off comments on my channel, mostly because I was just getting way too many haters coming in from various places, just being extremely negative on some of my videos. And you know how it goes on the internet. People say things on the internet that they wouldn't say to your face. And to be completely honest, I run this channel because I enjoy it. I try to teach people what to do, and as a lot of you have seen, what not to do, and really just for fun. I like to share my videos with my friends, my family, and pretty much anybody out there that enjoys doing the same thing that I like to do. And I don't really have time in my life for all the negativity that I was getting from some of these people that were coming in randomly from the internet. So I just turn the comments off. Okay. Because I tell people all the time, if you don't like my videos, well, you don't have to watch them. Anyway, this video I think you'll like. So sit back, enjoy it, because we're getting close to Halloween. So, boo. We all know that Mr. Penn loves lionfish, but why would you shoot lionfish when you could shoot that? CC got the hog, so back to lionfish, Penn. So Penn could have put this lobster in this lobster bag, but he's always thinking of others. And he's sitting here thinking to himself, this lobster would have a much more comfortable ride to the surface if he actually went up in the Lionfish zookeeper. I mean, it's cozy, it's snug, makes him feel nice and comfortable, secure. So Combs and I started off so good. Got this lobster right away, and you look up and you see, just a ridiculous amount of lobster right here. Look at this. And we completely mess this up because we don't get a single one of them. Oh, if it were flounder season, this interaction would have been much, much different. So I'm sitting here pondering whether I want to shoot this hogfish or not, whether it's kind of big enough or not. And I should not have pondered so long because, as you can see here, I finally decided, that's good enough to shoot. I think I'll go ahead and shoot this hogfish. Well, I waited too long. Now, I don't know if it's because the Halloween is coming up soon or what the deal is, but Combs decides he's going to scare this lobster to me by saying boo several times. It's kind of funny if you listen to it. So I try to get Beth to shoot this hog that's in the distance, but she's like, "Nah, it's time for me to go." Nope. So I was like, "Okay, I'll shoot it." And lo and behold, if it wasn't the hog I shot earlier, if you notice, there's a little missing piece of flesh up there on the top. I'm a firm believer of leave no wounded fish behind, so I'm glad that we found him, or her, excuse me, in the end. As you can tell, the viz is gorgeous. I watched this fish go all the way to the surface and hit the surface, and I'm in 110 feet of water or something like that. That is awesome. So this was just the random spot that I was talking about in my intro. We just happened to be in the area and we stopped to look at it, and it marked a bunch of fish. So I told Rob, I was like, "Man, you need to dive this. I don't know what it is, but you need to dive it." And I don't know if it's naturally occurring or if it's a depth charge from World War II. I don't know, but it is a crater. I mean, look at that. That is just crazy. It's just out in the middle of nowhere, nothing around it, no other hard bottom, just a big hole with depression, and it held fish. Just check it out. So in case you couldn't understand that, Rob was asking for Carlton to come over and actually bring a light, because he knew that fish was underneath that ledge, but his light wasn't working. So he leaves Carlton over there and goes over and starts doing what Penn really loves to do, which is, of course, as we all know, shoot lionfish. So somewhere right in here, Rob figures out, why am I messing with this snare when that lobster has nowhere to go? There's nowhere for him to go there. So he, of course, does it the old-fashioned way. So after several more lionfish go in to the keeper, he decides to go over and check on Carlton. So let me tell you something about Carlton. Carlton is like a Jack Russell. He will go in a hole after something. I have seen Carlton many times be sticking out from underneath the ledge with just his fin showing. And he went way under here to get this nice scamp. And it was a nice scamp, as you can see here. So this is kind of funny. So Carlton sees that fish laying there and thinks it's Rob's, and it's not. Carlton actually shot 2 fish at the same time, didn't realize it. That smaller scamp was behind the big one, and then I think he finally realized, oh, wait a minute, I think that's my fish. And then, of course, sends them both up. It's kind of funny. I like how there's so many lobster in here that he just pushes the little one to the side so you get to the bigger ones in the back. Oh, that's just great.
Hey, do my chest. Huh? Do my chest. Do my chest strap. No. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Alright, hold on 1 second. Alright, got you.
Okay, still good?
So pretty much as soon as we got to the bottom, I looked over and Beth had like, I don't know, like 5, 6 huge lionfish cornered. So I knew she was going to be there for a while. So Combs and I went lobster hunting. So I've seen, I think, a small frogfish off North Carolina, and I've seen them on vacation, like places like Bonaire. But this frogfish is huge. So as pretty as this ledge was, we didn't see a huge amount of fish, but we did see fish. They were just, I think they were down in the rocks, and so I didn't look down in the rocks as much as I should on this ledge, because I'm telling you, it's a beautiful ledge. Comb shot a big hog, and I saw this huge hog in the distance, but I hesitated right before he goes in the rock, and I'm free shafted, so I didn't want to shoot it and not be able to get it out, and I probably would have went ahead and shot it if I realized I was never going to get another chance.